Jacob Fowler has backstopped a brilliant year for Boston College. He's one win away from setting BC's all-time freshman record for wins by a goaltender. Top 20, as we mentioned earlier, 25-5-1. I mentioned that he's one win away from the BC record. He's only 5 wins away from tying Al Montoya's all-time record for national freshman goalie wins. And Morgan Winters plays it around. There is Jensen, who picks it up along the wall, throws it towards the net, and the left pad save.
He fits in so well, and if anything, his game offensively can. Not sure that Sardarian knew what he wanted to do with that puck, and you have to make that decision quickly, but
this is turned over right in front. They missed the net. A wide open check on this shift. Sardarian picks it up again below the goal line. Waiting, shooting, tough angle shot, fought off by Fowler. Bounces right.
Great looks in their last shift. And the big key, and you mentioned it right before we went to a break. I mean, that one ends up right in the middle of the slot for Steven Sardarian. But there's a need to start getting these shots on net. So that one might have actually gotten the knob of the goalie.
In Hockey East, but he's really been sensational for New Hampshire.
Yeah, a number of times. I've called a number of their games this year. And
in this case, it's the extra skater, Sweeney. There's a quick chance from Gagne coming down the wall, and Fowler had to fight it off. A lot of time at this end of the ice for New Hampshire here in the first period. Gagne trying again. That's Frank Conmey looking for help. Jakob Bengtsson does not let him by. And
and if you look at, we don't track quality bids, but problem getting some really good looks with the man advantage.
Conmey comes all the way in. Tough angle shot is controlled by Fowler. Over 89%.
Let's take another look at that one for UNH. They work it into the bumper position, and you're right. That ended up getting deflected down in front. It looked like it was.
That is Mike Posmo blocked that clean. Now it's Heward. Turns, gives it back. Leclerc, his shot in. Save Fowler, and he covers up. Back for Leclerc, walks the line. Over for Heward. Sardarian sets up Leclerc. Shot is gloved down by Fowler. Goes wide with it and gets it back from Lavins. Tries to backhand, and Fowler will cover up. Leonard's still out there. And we are back to even strength. And Ryan Conmey, right out of the box, is stopped by Fowler. Turned over, though, at center. Here is Winters is blocked.
If you can get it to the center of the ice, make that pass, and one pass beats 2 BC defenders. Nice job not to take a penalty there by BC, but then once things do cycle back to the top of the zone, ends up being a tripping.
New Hampshire set up for the second time. Sardarian waits, quick shot, and cut off the right shoulder the whole way for New Hampshire. Heward off his backhand, gets it across, one-timer again, stopped by Fowler. Sardarian right back on it. Waiting at the dot, comes down low, Devlin backhand, tried, controlled by Fowler.
Boston College already up to 9 blocks in this game. We've only played less than 20 minutes, that's for sure.
Arnie Lavins back the other way for New Hampshire. Comes center, tried to use Hershuk as a screen. Leclerc back on it, throws it across. Little fake from Fitzgerald. Knifes one towards the net, still loose. And Fowler was over to the near side. Devlin. It's Conmey now off a tip. For Devlin in front. That did get through, even though. A couple of chances we saw in that last sequence there, Jim, starting with UNH.
Yeah, that was the harmless puck, as I called it, getting toward the slot. This one here ends up going off the skate of Devlin.
Side. You see that 15 number, and it stands out. Conmey throws it in on Fowler. Tried to get it out, he could not. Heward gives it over for down. Sardarian's back on it right now. And Leclerc walks the line. Back for Sardarian. Touch pass Conmey. Sardarian again is stopped.
Some good opportunities, but at the same time, a couple of times that BC made great stick plays.
Straskin throws it towards the net. Fowler lunging out, and he does as penalty killer. And one of the big reasons why Boston College has had the #1 penalty kill all year has been Jacob Fowler.
Fantastic. I think I've seen BC now 8 or 9 times live, and every game he improves. And that's something I know early in the season, Greg Brown was talking about how bad goals, you might give one up and it wouldn't phase him. He's not goals anymore. That's an even better part. You look at where he ranks in terms of wins.
See that Iron Man asked for crack at it, but couldn't get it on goal. Back comes New Hampshire. Heward shot, sticked aside by Jacob. Leaves it behind. Jensen walks down the wall. Centers up. Nobody really there, but then it's turned over. Darian. Then a backhand try. A step by Fowler on.
That's away, and that's a good example because that's actually a numbers chance for Boston College, and they're
something that this group, especially this group of defensemen, have really taken pride. Gustafson pins him into the wall. Centering pass for Winters comes bouncing through, and Fowler sticks to this. A lot of time down this end for New Hampshire again. Trying to get a shot on goal here. Here is Heward, digs it out one timer. Linder hit the post. Fitzgerald stops it now, and Fowler not taking any chances, gloves it down, and we step a
Double changing, because if you make any mistakes,
there's Devlin coming all the way in with it. It actually sat loose for Comey, throws it in.
and momentum of this game has felt somewhat similar, but obviously
That one right in front for Lavins. Did turn it on goal, but then it was Fitzgerald for Winters out front. His shot, that Will Smith coming towards the net. Centers up. It does get through to the point. Nikolai Jensen on it now. Walks away from the wall. Throws it on, and Fowler controls it. Think puck rolling through. Kept in the zone for the moment by Lavins with 2:15 remaining. That's thrown towards Fowler.
sometimes a goaltender not anticipating. This comes quickly off the half wall. It's on the forehand, too, and that's another part. You get a lot on that one, and Jacob Fowler reacts and it doesn't get it right away cleanly. Game.
Heward walks it down low. Devlin backhand try, still loose in front of the slot. It's knocked out for the moment. Comey on the backhand, sets up Heward, throws it in. That was tipped, and Fowler did get it.
Age, probably the best one they've had in the last 5 minutes. A great right toe save.
Here we'll start through center. 19 seconds to go for New Hampshire. LeClaire comes all the way in on a backhand and stopped by Fowler again. Still loose, and now it's cleared again. Plays a backhand, trying to center a pass. It's knifed to center. It will roll all the way down. And Bucky East, regular season champions.